Good morning. Happy Monday. Welcome to your early morning intuitive guidance. I'm Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum, here with some words of wisdom to start your day off well, and lots of things to talk about today. So our card is a very joyful card, which is a nice way to start a week. But I've got a couple of other things to run past you all, so we'll give it a minute for everyone to pop in. And good morning, Nancy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We'll see how this thing works today. Yesterday I was having issues. It was telling me poor signal and various other things, and then my printer decided to disconnect itself from the computer, etc., etc. So yeah, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Glad you are here. So we'll see if my little counter goes up at any point. There we go. Now we've got a 1 on there. Good morning, Joe Neal. Welcome. Glad you're here. Happy Monday. So let's start with a little tapping and a little breath. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. I have yoga this morning. I am so excited. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. That always sets the day off on a good trajectory. In through the nose. Out through the mouth, attending to mind, body, and spirit. So, want to make sure that I remind everybody I do have my birthday coaching specials right now through May 6th at midnight. And the gist is you save money on either a 3-session coaching package or an 8-session coaching package. And several of you have taken the leap to join me for coaching. And I'm glad to be working with you. That'll be awesome. And also this coming Sunday is again our Zoom Unity Cafe, which is basically coffee online with whoever wants to show up for an hour, and we just chat about whatever's on our mind. We try to uplift each other and get us set on a good path for the week. So that'll be this coming Sunday. If you haven't participated previously and you want to participate, you can just send me an email to bonnie@empowermentandpurpose.com. That's bonnie@empowermentandpurpose.com, all little letters, all spelled out, and just say that you'd like to receive the Zoom link for next Sunday's Unity Cafe coffee gathering. So those are my announcements for today, my public service announcements. And now we'll move on to, looks like someone else has popped in. Oh, Angie. Good morning, Angie. Thank you for the sparkles and the coffee. Much appreciated. And at 11 o'clock Central Time today, if you all could put up some prayers, I'd be very grateful, because I'm going to be meeting with some people who potentially are interested in my housing project. And that would be wonderful to have some running buddies on this thing finally. So today, Lightseers, Chris Ann, and the card is just a phenomenal card. So hope you all enjoy it as much as I did as I was pre-reading it, going, oh wow, this is going to be great for today. One thing I'm noticing though, I have new glasses, but this is itty bitty writing. Take a look at this. Teeny tiny little writing. Yeah. Good morning, Abigail. Thank you, thank you. Glad you're here. It is the Page of Wands, and she's quite exuberant. So that is our start for today. So if you want to just take another nice deep breath. Thank you, Abigail. I greatly appreciate it. Feels like after 2 years of working on this, it's time for a door to open. And there have been other doors that have opened. Good morning, Barb. Glad you're here. Welcome. So we'll see how it unfolds. So Page of Wands, the Lightseer part of the card. Explosive creativity and infectious enthusiasm. Doesn't that sound lovely? Good morning, Mel. Glad you're here. Explosive creativity and infectious enthusiasm. Ideas aplenty. Creative beginnings. A newly found inspiration. Honing a new skill or passion. Curiosity and trying new things. I love this next way of saying this. It's different than how we usually say it, but I thought it was pretty cool. Gifting yourself permission to dream. Gifting yourself permission to dream instead of giving. Gifting. Like that. Great energy for creative ideation and brainstorming. A youthful spark. Anybody feeling their youthful spark today? It is spring. That's a time to kick up your heels. Hello, hello, hello. Glad you are here. Beautiful morning there. Here too, we're supposed to get to 80. Oh my goodness. We shall see. We shall see. I think there's supposed to be rain also, but 80 degrees in April in Wisconsin. So the shadow seer side. And again, this card came to us right side up. But if it had come to us upside down, that would have been the shadow seer side. But I like reading the shadow seer side anyway. Good morning, Enner. Glad you are here. We can see if any of that is reflecting in us. And if so, then we have the conscious choice to do something about it. So, shadow seer side, limiting beliefs. Anybody harboring some limiting beliefs at this point? Time for those to go. We are done with limiting beliefs. Creator angst. A need to direct your energy. Energy is meant to flow, not have us control the heck out of it. Feeling eager to start something new, but confronted with obstacles. And how many times have we talked about seeming obstacles actually being opportunities? There are hidden gifts in the perceived barriers as we work our way through them, as we navigate them. Let's see, hot-headedness. Anybody who ascribes to that approach to life? And being rebellious. So, here's her picture again. This page is a free spirit who carries infectious enthusiasm with her. Delight in her youthful, raw, and exuberant creative energy. And pay attention to the new ideas that are bubbling to the surface at this time for you. What new ideas, what creative energy is bubbling to the surface? Don't squelch it. Breathe into it. Open it up. You will find flashes of inspiration here. Inspiration that comes bundled with massive potential. Notice not just a little potential, massive potential. If you're feeling the creator angst of not having any solid plans to bring these insights to life, let go of your need to formalize your plans right now. Let it go. Be in the flow. Let go of your need to formalize your plans right now. Giving your ideas the space they need to develop before sharing them prematurely will allow their wings to fully form. Again, we go back to that old saw about you do not help the butterfly if you break it free from its chrysalis. It must go through that struggle in order to become all it's meant to be. Allow yourself to go through that struggle to become all you're meant to be. The potency is endless. Let them breathe. So you're giving your ideas space to breathe. Well, what if this? And I wonder about that. And isn't this cool? And I wonder where that's going to take me. All the stuff, right? Spend any extra time in the pursuit of the imagination. And if you are feeling any lack of ambition or drive, or feeling devoid of the inspiration that this card illuminates, know that you will find this fire when you allow yourself to dream. Good morning, Gwen. Glad you are here. Know that you will find this fire when you allow yourself to dream. So the affirmation for today, and again, I like that this gives us ownership. As the dreamer of my dream, I spontaneously and passionately ignite this flame. There it is, spontaneous and passionate. As the dreamer of my dream, I spontaneously and passionately ignite this flame. So what about for you? What about for you? What are some of the ideas that are lurking around the edges that are inviting you to bring them to fruition, that are teasing at the corners of your awareness? Breathe into them. Be the curious observer. Allow them to open up a little bit. If you hear them knocking softly on the door, open the door. Open the door. See what's there. Just observe. And then breathe into things. I wonder where this will take me. I wonder what step is next. I wonder what I'm being called to. Kind of like today's coffee. I'm going to show up and see how it unfolds. See what happens. See if there's some resonance there that could be breathed into and made stronger. We shall see. We shall see. So that is your mission for today. That is your mission for today. Being creative, exuberant, enthusiastic, etc. What vehicle or vehicles will you use to tap that today? Are you going to draw something? Are you going to journal? Are you going to have a conversation with someone about a new endeavor? Are you going to just daydream? If it's going to be 80 degrees out, that'll be a great. Go sit on your porch. Go for a walk. Go sit in the park. Go for a hike. Daydream. What would I like to think of now? What would be fun to think about? What would I like to generate, create, get enthusiastic about? Put some energy into that today. Whatever energy you invest in that today will be energy well spent. Have an awesome Monday, y'all. We'll see you again tomorrow. Remember, you're capable of far more than you think you are. And if you want to observe my birthday specials and see if you'd like to do coaching with me, you can find it on my website, empowermentandpurpose.com, under the events tab. And if you're interested in joining for Unity Cafe, our coffee Zoom this coming Sunday, just send me an email, bonnie@empowermentandpurpose.com, and let me know you'd like me to add your email address to the invitation. So have an awesome Monday. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.